let's just recap and break down some of the really good things about this game for the San Diego Padres as they win their second consecutive game. First time Padres have won 2 straight games since May 3rd and May 5th. Padres did a great job here tonight making Mackenzie Gore work early, not just hitting the home runs, the 2-run home run by Bogaerts in the first inning, the solo home run by Brandon Dixon in the 4th inning to make it 3-0, but they made Mackenzie Gore throw more than 50 pitches in the opening 2 innings. And that ended up being significant because the Padres got into the Nationals bullpen early. Mackenzie Gore came out in the 5th inning, and then the Padres end up scoring 4 against Erasmo Ramirez. So that was significant in this game. Padres were patient, but when they pounced, they did damage against Mackenzie Gore. So that was really good to see. There were also a couple of elements in this game. You know, when the Padres have not been winning, and it's been a rough few weeks, we know that. It just seems like in a lot of cases, little things are not going their way, or quote-unquote breaks are not going their way. There were 2 moments here tonight where you felt like that turned around. Number 1, the cutoff in the 6th inning with the game tied at 3. Sac fly by Fernando Tatis Jr. Rougned Odor racing in from third base. The throw from Lane Thomas in right field was a really good one, and Dominic Smith cut it off. If that throw goes through, I looked at the replay a couple of times. I got to tell you, I think Odor is out at home plate, and I don't know that it's really all that close. If it's caught cleanly and the tag is applied cleanly, I think Odor's out. So the Padres got really lucky on that play that Smith made a mistake and cut off that ball. Padres took a 4-3 lead in that 6th inning and never looked back. The other moment where they were really fortunate was the home run by Jake Cronenworth in the 7th inning. A ball that it was hard to tell in the replay, looked like it may have hit that metal fencing railing beyond the right field fence, and the umpires took a look at it. I'll be honest with you, sitting here in the studio, I thought it might end up being a double, but on review, they called it a home run. Padres got fortunate in that sense that A, it landed the way it did, and B, the umpires saw it the way they did on the replay and ended up making it a 5-3 game, go to a 7-3 game. So again, those were just 2 moments here tonight where the Padres had breaks go their way, right? Where it seems like the last couple of weeks that has just not been the case. Another thing I really liked in this game, the response by the Padres. A 3-0 game. Heading into the 5th inning, in the blink of an eye, the game was tied at 3. Darvish is cruising, then all of a sudden, runner on base, the 9-batter C.J. Abrams hits a 2-run home run. Lane Thomas, a solo home run, back-to-back, and it's a 3-3 game. But the Padres immediately in that 6th inning, we just talked about it with the caller, manufactured a run in the 6th inning, which was good to see, and then poured it on in the 7th inning with the 2 home runs from Soto and Cronenworth. I just love the way the Padres responded in this game. They showed a little bit of toughness and did it right away. Right after the game was tied, Padres took control of the game right back. I thought that was really, really, really good to see here tonight. Were the Padres good with runners in scoring position here tonight? No, they were not. It was once again an issue. Padres went 0 for 9 with runners in scoring position, which is not going to help that runners in scoring position team batting average, which we know is by far and away the lowest in the major leagues. But I'll say this, and I tweeted it at somebody earlier. If the Padres score 7 runs on 12 hits and they hit home runs, they hit 4 here tonight, I don't really care, or I'm not going to harp on what they did with runners in scoring position. At this point, we all know it's something that has to improve. I think we all understand that, but it's not just about runners in scoring position. It's about hitting in general and scoring runs in general, because the Padres have not done that consistently, whether it's been by hitting home runs or hitting with runners in scoring position. It's about offense, scoring runs, and getting wins, and that's what they did here tonight. Would you like to see the Padres cash in when they have those runners in scoring position opportunities? Absolutely, but again, here tonight, it's just hard for me, and we've talked about it so much, it's just hard for me to get worked up about the runners in scoring position. Hopefully that's a number that improves in the days to come. But tonight, 4 home runs, 12 hits. They did the things they needed to do to get a win. So that's what I liked about that. The other thing I'll say before we go and we wrap up here is, Rougned Odor had another significant impact on this game. After the 4 RBIs and the 2 doubles on Sunday, the pinch hit appearance in the 6th inning, a single, ends up going to third base with 1 out, scores the go-ahead run on the Fernando Tatis Jr. sacrifice fly. I mean, that was a really big hit in this game, was it not? It helped the Padres, again, take the lead back and take control back of this game. So I really liked what he did. And then, of course, Yu Darvish, 6 innings, 3 earned runs given up. We talked about it earlier. This was, another example of Yu Darvish just having an ability to limit damage. And, yes, he did give up the back-to-back home runs in the 5th inning. But you look at his outing, 6 innings, 3 earned runs given up. It was a quality outing for Yu. Another solid start, and found his way through another quality outing. So, again, I liked what Yu Darvish did in this game. He had 1 hiccup in that 5th inning, but, limited the damage to 3 runs through 6 innings. And if a starting pitcher gives you that on most nights, you're not going to complain. And, again, we said this stat earlier, and it really is remarkable. For Yu Darvish, that is now going back to April of last year, 37 consecutive starts of 5 innings or more. It's the second longest streak of that kind in Padres history. And 28 of those starts, of the 37, going back to April 17th of last season, have been quality outings. 28 of 37. The numbers match what you've seen with Yu Darvish. It matches the quality, the consistency. It's been really good for this team for a long time now. And Yu Darvish, again, here tonight. You look up, and it's a quality outing. 6 innings, 3 earned runs given up. Padres win back-to-back games. 4 games below 500. Right now, you're focused on that 500 record, trying to get back there and then take things from there. But, hey, you can only do that 1 game at a time. And here tonight, the Padres got a solid win, 7-4 over the Washington Nationals.